Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Rocket Rabbit Commentaries' run of La-Mulana Randomzier. And in this episode, after successfully acquiring the Mulana Talisman and the final Ankh Jewel that we need to go kill Tiamat, we are going to be finishing up our first trip into Gate of Illusion, or rather our first real trip into Gate of Illusion. Using
the first one was not real. Gotta love it.
When you're doing a blind run of La-Mulana, and you get the Gate of Illusion, a lot of this shit does not make any fucking sense.
Well, of course, it's an illusion. And what is screwing with you, actually, is what you're perceiving, because you're having trouble making sense of it.
I suppose. Alright. Open this door by killing Anthus Bana and having the bronze mirror. This is the room that we have had access to since almost the literal start of the game. But unfortunately, we did not have the access to this treasure chest until just now, because you have to hit the pedestal up there. This one over here. Now we have the ice cape. Fucking finally. The problem is we have no reason to go dive into lava anymore because, well, V's dead, and V is the only thing that requires us to dive into lava like at all.
So why did we need to get it?
There is one particular treasure chest left in Inferno Cavern that we would like to have the ice cape for. But that's it. We're missing one additional item in the items page, and we're missing the pistol. We're missing one software, and we are also missing, god damn it, that's not the right way. We are also missing the last sacred orb.
Now we are missing a sink for our money.
No, we still have weights that we had to go buy, so...
Weights. Yeah, but those are only 10 apiece.
They're 10 for 5.
So that still leaves us with really the 10 for 5 weights?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 602 unspent dollars, pretty much.
Yeah, effectively.
Looking a little heavy in the pockets there.
Well, I still haven't unlocked all of the shops. There's one shop left for us to unlock, and unfortunately, it requires us... Alright, so we are going to go fight Chio. Or are we going to go fight Chio? No, well, we have to go and solve the other puzzles associated with Chio before we can actually start fighting him. Specifically, this one. Fall down here. Press the burst seal here. There. Now Chio is no longer having infinite health regen.
Let's go kill him.
We will. I want to go check this particular treasure in the Tower of Ruin first. Also, we can use this time to refill our lamp of time. And it's monies. Damn it.
Money. Light the candles.
In La-Mulana 2, they're actually referred to as Candlestick of Time.
The candle is an ancient kind and symbol for enlightenment, vision, even power. For when the candle goes out, we are left to darkness.
Alright, so now we'll go fight Chio. Chio is the embodiment of all the different sub-weapons in the game with the exception of the pistol.
So he shoots. He whips. He shurikens. Oh shit. He's got a hand for each one.
No. The big one that you will notice that you have to watch out for specifically is his chakram. And in order to actually deal with him, you have to first disable his silver shield, and then you can smack him in the face a couple of times. Damn it! It's yet more monies.
These ghosts are friendly.
That can kill you, for the record. If that
lands, why are all these ghosts? Why are all these ghosts walking away? No!
All right, back up to 20 weights.
So I was gonna say, Temple of Hall of Illusion, intimidating, probably a late game area. But I like that.
It is a mid-game area.
Okay, but it's not an opening game area.
Right.
And I am coming to appreciate how a lot of times the names. Well, I should applaud game makers who actually use the names of areas in order to suggest like how the player should approach it even before they begin. For example, Sekiro, which I've been playing quite a bit lately, has Senpo Temple. How do you get to Senpo Temple? It's very Senpo. So all you gotta do is just take this path when the timing is right. But when do you go to Senpo Temple? You do it early, because it's supposed to be Senpo.
You know, Senpo is Japanese for something else.
I know, but that cannot. Maybe I am reading too much into it, but it cannot be a coincidence that in English it sounds like the word simple. I refuse to believe it otherwise.
All right then, if you say so. Stray fairy. But we already had the cog of the soul. So here. Now, what this does is it does two major things. It actually spawns the mudmen in this area, but it also spawns the mudmen in the Chamber of the Birth, which therefore allows us to go fight the giant mudmen, which is the mini boss for Chamber of Birth, and it also opens up the mudman shop.
Mudman. My father was a mudman, and his father was a mudman. All their fathers were mudmen. They all worked in mud. All day and night.
I am remembering that we have a cursed chest in Inferno Cavern to go check. So let us go check that. It is probably yet more money.
Whack. Dirty hot. Whack.
So what else is new in the world of Cloud as we continue to do backtracking?
Battle. This is a pretty dope music track, as I might have mentioned in an earlier part. Reminds me of. Honestly, it reminds me of the White Wave level from F-Zero GX, because it's also got like it's the same tempo and it's the same kind of triplet feel, and it's metal as hell.
What was the lava level in F-Zero on the SNES?
Well, I never played F-Zero on the SNES. I'm talking about the only F-Zero game I ever really played was X on the N64. Oh, I'm sure there was a lava level, and you weren't like right on top of the lava. Oh no. You were like about a mile above the lava, so that when you did stupidly fall off the track, you would watch your car slowly shrink into the distance before it finally crash lands on the lava below.
I forget what it was called. I think it was just called Fire Race.
Possibly.
But God, I fucking hated that when I did my casual playthrough of F-Zero. I did a casual playthrough of F-Zero a couple years ago because, you know, I wanted to say that I had actually played and beaten the original F-Zero, and I did do it on easy. But I did do it. I did beat I did beat F-Zero 1. I don't recommend it, not because it's a bad racer. It's actually a pretty good racer for SNES standards. But my fucking God, I don't recommend it because the courses want you dead all over the place, all the time, of course, forever and always.
And you must accept the penalty. Get good at games and don't game over, for God's sake.
Alright, so...
So what if you're going 500 miles per hour? You can't control the car.
That wasn't actually F-Zero 1's a big issue. F-Zero 1's big issue wasn't that your control was bad, is that the tracks fucking hated you. Like, all the environmental hazards on F-Zero 1 did absurd amounts of damage to your car. And I don't believe that F-Zero 1 actually introduced heel pads yet. Alright, here we are, back in Chamber of Birth. We're here for a bunch of different things. Mainly, we're here to get the goddamn warp point. Now, we need the warp point for the end of the game, but the big reason why we don't have it yet is because, oh look, this shop This shop sells chakram ammo.
Welcome, Blob.
The big reason
You're
we
all
don't have it
blobs
yet is
to me.
because it took us forever to get the crystal skull, so we couldn't actually go up that particular pathway. Now that we have the crystal skull and have solved the other puzzles associated with it, we can go and we can go and get the warp point for for Chamber of Birth.
Warp.
You need to have all of the warp points read in order to fulfill your Holy Grail with memories. And you need your Holy Grail filled with memories as well as the vessel with the Medicine of Life in order to successfully spawn the Mother for the final boss fight.
Oracle, I've already traveled to all of the named areas in the game according to the
You
rotating
didn't get the warp
stage
point. Go back.
You have to go through all the levels over again and find in each level the one thing you didn't do. There's one in every single one. Use your knowledge on your return visit. The back and forth makes it look like she's dancing.
Yep. Alright. So press a wait here. Go through this teleporter.
Warp.
Go down here. Blow up that wall. It is very important that you blow up that wall. I know it didn't look like we blew up that wall, but trust me, we blew up that wall good.
Blow it up good. Make it die. Make it disappear.
I don't like Chamber of Birth, to be perfectly honest. The music piece here is really fucking good. I most certainly acknowledge that. But
It's coming right for you.
but the big problem that Chamber of Birth has is that it's so goddamn expensive to travel through here. We finally got the pistol. Woohoo!
So now when you finally have become depressed and absolutely hopeless of being lost in the Chamber of Birth, you may put an end to your accursed life with this pistol.
Well, actually, we're going to be shooting the Mother. I don't think I've ever actually beaten the Mother without using the gun, specifically because I switch over to using the gun on her during the last phase.
Well, of course, you gotta use the Magnum in order to kill the final zombie at the end of Resident Evil.
Alright, here is the large mud man. He actually has his own name, and I can never fucking remember what it is. It's not Spriggan, it's not Socket, it's not Palenque.
No! It's Sandman!
Oh, and look, his chest also had money in it. God damn it.
See, I see now. So that Mudman had a much bigger human-shaped exit hole than the other Mudmen we've been seeing.
Yes.
See, I thought they were mummies. They were actually Mudmen. Ah, what a proud race of people, the Mudmen. They walk in shamble. They keep good shape by keeping up their cardio and high reflexes.
They train life from the Mother because they are evil life.
They remember to stand perfectly still so that you can whack them upside the head for being dumbasses with lots of health.
Alright, and we are now in the backside of Chamber of Birth so that we can go enchant the Moon Matron. Except we've already done that. So instead we're going to go do the perfume check. You need to unlock Mudman in Gate of Illusion in order to go do the perfume check. Dodge the sword. This is the room where the perfume check is. We will probably be in this room for the rest of the park because perfume check is, well, no, I've already spoiled what else we're doing. You see that notch of raised floor up there that the Mudman is slowly walking to?
You gotta wait for him.
Yep,
yeah.
Gotta wait for him to push it. This is where the perfume would normally be. We already have it, and so it is money's. God damn it.
This will allow. Well, now we're back to the surface, but my God, does Chamber of Birth have lots of moments of, it's coming right at us. No.
Alright, what I'm looking for now is actually someone that sells bullets. I think that what I should be going to is the Gate of Illusion shop, because the Gate of Illusion shop, I think, actually does sell bullets.
No, they should definitely sell the suicide ammo in this place.
But
It's
instead
not-
of going to the suicide shop, as Cloud has decided to name it, God damn it, we are gonna go and start up the solving what was originally was the Cog of the Soul puzzles, which requires us to go over here.
Well, you see, in the director's cut of La-Mulana, the most convoluted puzzle in the game was marked by a pile of corpses at the bottom of the screen.
You laugh, but that was actually a room in the first La-Mulana, and there was software in there. All right, here we have here we have Harpy.
Oh my God.
Harpy is the mini boss of this area, and attempting to do this fight the correct way is bullshit. So I won't be doing this fight the correct way. I'll be using cheese strategies for this fight. I won't be using the Lamp of Time, sadly, which I totally should be. But I'm just gonna stand right over here and attempt to slowly kill her by smacking her in the head with the flail.
Yeah, cheesing, although effective, takes quite a bit of time.
There.
Oh,
And in the next episode, stuff.